Hey guys, I'm back with a video which is sort of a follow-up to my last video, which was about SwapSack. So if you haven't seen my unboxing, unbagging, unsacking, whatever, for the April 2013 SwapSack, click here and you can see that video. But I did my unsacking, boxing, whatever, and I was a little disappointed because I only got one hair product in my sack, and it was deep conditioner, which is something that I am interested in, but I was sort of disappointed because I got mostly bath, body, and a nail polish kind of products. So I guess I'll start off with the positive. So I actually went onto a conference call that SwapSack was hosting, which I think it's really cool that SwapSack had a conference call, and it was really nice because I got to actually, you know, not meet, but hear from the owner, Ayieta, who, you know, basically does SwapSack all by herself and doesn't really have a big staff behind her, but she seems really, you know, dedicated to SwapSack and the business and her customers, and so, you know, that was definitely showcased by her having a conference call. And it's funny because I don't even like going on conference calls for work, so it's kind of hilarious that I, like, took my own time out of my, like, real life to get on a conference call about hair products, so that tells you where my priorities are. Anyway, so I actually asked a question that was related to, you know, about how much we could expect as far as body and bath to hair product ratio, and, you know, whether this was a hair subscription service or an everything sort of subscription service. And it's funny because she was like, did you make a YouTube video? And I was like, yeah, and she totally had, like, seen my video, which is sort of, I don't know if that's embarrassing or awesome, I don't know. And so she had seen my video, and she noticed, and she was like, oh yeah, you were supposed to get another sample in your bag. If that's all you got, then you were missing something, so I'm gonna go ahead and send you the thing that you were missing. So I thought that was really awesome, so I emailed her, you know, saying, you know, hey, that was me. Here's my info, like, you know, for sending me the replacement product. And it was awesome. She replied to me, like, really quickly after that email, and that conference call, I believe, was Thursday, and I got a package from her today, so this is Monday. So it was really fast that she got it to me. It does help that she lives sort of close to me, I guess. But it got to me really fast, and she told me she was going to ship it out on Saturday, and she did. And I got it now. So that's great. And I got it, and what it is, this is the funny part, what it is the Naturalista Juicy Leave-In Conditioner, which, as you may know if you are a Curl Kit subscriber, sorry, I had to get it, also was in the Curl Kit. So now I have two of them. So I really hope that I like this. I will say, you know what? This is weird. I will say that they look kind of different. And the Curl Kit one is a little more full of product. I wonder if these products have melted or something, because I got a sample of this, and I think I have, like, this size jar of this way back when, like months and months and months and months ago, and it has a very different texture than either of these. These have some sort of a whipped puddingy type thing, and they also smell different. They smell more like cake batter than like than what the other one smelled sort of sweet as well, but it didn't smell this cakey. I actually left that sample at my boyfriend's house, so I don't have it to compare, but it looks very different than this. The original one looks like a yellow whipped shea butter type texture, and this looks more like a cream type texture. It still has a little bit of that whipped sort of air bubbly look, but it still looks like a cream. Either way, I really hope I like this stuff, because now I have like 2 samples of it, which is probably like what a full-size product or something. So yeah, I'm really hoping I like this. So I'm not complaining about that, but you know, how she's supposed to know that, you know, I was gonna get 2 of those. So I'm happy that, you know, the customer service is really on point there, and she seems really dedicated to all her SwapSack sisters, as she calls them. And I'm very happy with the fact that she, you know, watched the video. You know, she says she watches every single video about SwapSack that's on YouTube, and I think that's cool to be really aware of what people are saying of your company and your brand. Now, some bad news. If this is like medium news, because it's like, oh, it's the same product, but hopefully I'll like it. Maybe I'll use it tonight to retwist my hair. Is that the Honey Condish that I received in my SwapSack this month from Amazing Botanicals, I am not a fan of. So I used it yesterday to wash and deep condition my hair, and the texture of this is like very, very light. It's not thick. It feels kind of slippery, but it's not really a slippery conditioner, and they do say on the website that it is not a slippery conditioner, so I'm not holding it back for that. But it just doesn't really feel like much. It doesn't feel like much, and there are like these little white granules in it. I don't know what that's about, whether that's like, I don't know whether there's something in it, but I don't know if you'll be able to see in the camera. Oh, sorry. But there's like some little white pieces in it. I don't know. They're kind of gritty, and I did find one in my hair after I finished rinsing my hair, so I wasn't thrilled about that. And it honestly just felt like I was putting nothing on my hair. Like, I put on a bunch of it, and I felt like it wasn't conditioning or doing anything. I'd seen on the website that everybody said, even their reviews that they put on their own website kept saying like, oh, I mixed it with this oil, or I mixed it with avocado to make it a deep conditioner, and it was great. But here, it doesn't really, on the package, it doesn't really say how to use this. But on the website it says you can use it as deep conditioner. So I don't know, if you say that you can use something as a deep conditioner, I don't want to have to mix other stuff into it to make it work. Mixing stuff into other deep conditioners is either like, you know, you're used to it and you really like doing that, or you're trying to save a conditioner that doesn't do that great of a job. So I don't want to have to start off doing that. And I even used my steamer to do this, and I felt like my hair is dry, and I still feel like my hair is dry today. And I don't know, I'm not really a fan. But what I will do is I will try to mix this with some other stuff, maybe with the honey hair oil blend that came in the curl kit, or maybe an avocado or something like that. I've actually never done that, or some honey, and try to make it work, because I really want this to work, because it's a protein-free conditioner. But so far it doesn't work better than my curl rehab. Oh, I have a phone call. So that's all I wanted to say about the SwapSack. Just wanted to follow up a little bit, because, you know, I was a little disappointed, and it was really nice to get to speak with the owner on that conference call and have her send me a little replacement. So, you know, a little morale boost to realize that, yeah, you know, that was an error, and there should have been at least 2 hair products in there. And yeah, if I had gotten this in my original SwapSack, I would have been a lot happier. Although I am sad, of course, that I have a duplicate, but here's hoping that I like it. And so I will be extra happy that I have 2 of these. Alright, well that's it. I just wanted to share that with you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.